welcome back to Healthy with Nicole. In today's video, I wanted to talk about whether or not the carnivore diet is guaranteed weight loss. A lot of people actually do the carnivore diet, and although they feel a lot better, they do gain weight. Some people have this happen, and it's not surprising. Usually what happens are we have people that have been eating maybe a plant-based diet, or they've been on a pretty strong caloric restriction diet. So very low in fat and really low in calories. Oftentimes the plant-based diets are like that because we think they're healthy, and it contains a lot of fruits and vegetables and very little fat. So they transition over to the carnivore diet, and lo and behold, they are trying to eat to the same satiety feelings, which on plant-based diets usually comes with a lot of feeling of fullness and bloating. And that's because all of that fiber that we eat on plant-based diets make us feel that way, make us feel stuffed and bloated. Carnivore foods don't make you feel that way. So if you are transitioning from that kind of diet and you come to the carnivore diet and that's your idea of satiety, then you're liable to eat too much. And so when you are coming to a carnivore diet for weight loss, you do still have to be in a caloric deficit. But what I see happen for some people is that they switch over and they actually are consuming more calories than they were before. And although they're doing a great thing for their body and they are oftentimes healing illnesses and diseases, they do sometimes gain weight. And I see this more often in women than in men. And I think it's because, it's just an idea here, is that we have more women coming from the plant-based diet and more women that have been coming from a severe caloric restriction diet. So they switch over and suddenly they're, eating 3,000 calories a day because they just eat as much meat and fat as they want to, which is okay, but they do gain weight. Your body typically will adjust. So if you found that you feel great and you love the way you feel, but you don't like that your pants are now tighter, you could do one of two things. You could just ride it out, keep going for a few months. I would say give yourself 4 to 6 months on the diet. If you're gaining more than 20, 25 pounds, okay, that's definitely a concern. But if you're just talking about 5, maybe up to 10 pounds, then it's not that big of a deal. You probably will drop that weight off after a little while, after your body adjusts. Because remember, your body usually will adjust to whatever you give it. So if you slow down and you eat a lot less calories, your body will adapt. Your metabolism will adapt. If you're eating a lot more, your body will adapt to a degree, but your body might also hold on to more body fat and sit at a higher weight. So probably for most of you, the best thing to do is to track your intake and see where exactly are you. And if you feel like you are just not able to be satisfied on 2,000 calories and you need 3,000 calories a day, then consider, am I willing to sit at a higher body weight to feel better? And if the answer is no, then you might need to then shave off 200 calories or so a day, track your eating for a little while, make sure that you're in a caloric deficit until get to the number that you find that your body is slowly starting to lose weight. Now this might take 2 or 3 weeks to actually see the weight loss begin. So be patient with it, track your intake. You're going to have to measure your food, and it is slightly inaccurate because meat is very hard to measure. It's different amounts of fat, different proportions of fat, so it's going to be a ballpark figure. So that's the first step, is just checking to see where you stand, how much you're taking in on a daily basis. So counting your total calories is fine, and then just tracking your weight. So you do want to weigh yourself to see, are you stable, are you gaining, or are you losing? And if you are not losing and you want to lose, then you start to slowly shave off small amounts of calories. So we're talking up to 200 calories or so a day. And then of course, making sure you're exercising enough. So it is a matter of balancing out the calories. In my experience, I haven't seen anybody that hasn't been able to lose weight without a little bit of caloric restriction, combined with some exercise, usually in the form of weight training. If you are not weight training, then that's definitely something to consider. It will help you to build on muscle mass, which does weigh more, but it also gives you the places to burn, those muscle tissues that actually will burn the calories, to make your body more efficient. So while your body might be heavier, it could also be smaller, or stay the same. So consider that if you've come to the carnivore diet and you've seen a little bit of weight gain or you haven't seen the weight loss, try those steps first. It might be as simple as just shaving off a few calories a day and then you get on the path to weight loss. Comment below. I would love to hear your reaction and whether or not you've seen a weight loss, weight gain, maybe you're stable. How was that journey for you to figure it out? Comment below, and if you like that video, give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, and